My man Czar make tracks like this.
What's going on, y'all? So, someone asked me, do I use free plugins? So, I do use free plugins. I only use a few, though. Most free plugins I come across, I don't like them and end up uninstalling them immediately. But I do use a few free plugins. So, I wanted to show you my 3 favorite free plugins. So this is a mix from an artist named J-Dog that I finished recently. I used all PreSonus plugins on this mix, but in order to give an example of the free plugins that I use, I've swapped out some of the PreSonus plugins for these free ones. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Sta Delay from Audified. I'll have a link in the description where you can still get this for free. Normally it is $49. So this is a tube delay. You've got 5 different tube modes here that you can select from, and I use this on vocals. So on this mix, I used the analog delay from PreSonus, but I've swapped that out for the Sta Delay here. So I'm going to play a little bit of this, and the delay on the ad-libs is what you're hearing go through the Sta Delay.
Father, forgive me, I come as a sinner. Please send your blessings, I walk amongst wicked. Start getting cash, now they playing me different. Refuse to play victim, it's hard to be Christian. My neighbor keep poking her nose in my business. The way I get cash at a point of contention. Feeding my children, so how you offended? Them smiles in my face make it hard to be civil. J-Dog cup running over, I mean pages on empty. I see it, I want it, I grind and I get it. Do dropped out of school for a night.
So that's the Sta Delay. So I use for vocals Waves H Delay and Sound Toys Echo Boy and Echo Boy Jr. are my go-tos. If I can't get what I want out of those, I will certainly reach for the Sta Delay. The next one is a mix bus compressor, which is the DCAM free comp from FX Expansion. This is, you can go to their website and get this for free. So when I'm not using any of my hardware on Mixbus, especially if I'm doing like a quick mix or a rough mix real quick, I will use this DCAM free comp a lot of times. It's really good at gluing your mix. Like if I bypass it, you'll really hear the mix swell up. So it's really good for glue. You got 6 attack times. It's got an automatic release, which is more on a slower side release, like an SSL compressor on the automatic. You've got 3 different ratios. If you get the full version of this, it does come with a lot more features. So here's an example of the DCAM free comp. I'm gonna bring it in and out and let you hear what it's doing to this mix.
Father, forgive me, I come as a sinner. Please send your blessings, I walk amongst wicked. Start getting cash, now they playing me different. Refuse to play victim, it's hard to be Christian. My neighbor keep poking her nose in my business. The way I get cash at a point of contention. Feeding my children, so how you offended? Them smiles in my face make it hard to be civil. J-Dog cup running over, I mean pages on empty. I see it, I want it, I grind and I get it. Do dropped out of school for renowned as a chemist. Show me how to hustle, I became drizzle. No stunting on Twitter, I'm not seeking no mention. Walking off faith, won't display a false image. Fell off and should back, all I seek is redemption.
So that's the DCAM free comp, and the last one is, let me find where it is. Here it is, and that's the soft tube saturation knob. So a lot of Studio One owners already have this. If you have Studio One Pro, this came free a few years ago, and it is still free now. If you just do a Google search for soft tube PreSonus free or soft tube saturation knob free, this should come up. So I like to use this a lot on synths and strings and bass sometimes as well. But this saturation, it can go good on vocals or even on mix bus as well. This is one of those saturations you can really use anywhere, and it's one of my favorite saturations. I've got this cranked pretty high, a lot more than, I mean, normally I use it probably around here. You just need a little bit of this, and this LED light here will flash more the more saturation you get. And even with some tracks, you can even crank this all the way full and really get it to break up and distort if you're looking for that type of sound. But for this, I've got this playing on a synth lead, and I'm going to bring it in and out and let you hear the difference. You're really going to hear it jump out because this is really good at bringing things to the front of the mix. Okay, here we go. So that's the soft tube saturation knob. So those are three of my favorite free plugins. Again, the Sta Delay, I'll have a link in the description where you can get that for free. The DCAM free comp, you can just go on FX expansion site and grab that for free. And the saturation knob, if you do a search for it, you'll find that as well. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time.